Alright. Ooh. Jesus Christ. Before we even start, we already getting knocked. Hello everybody. Yet again, I'm here again. Hopefully you guys gonna enjoy this one. So hello. Yeah, just give me a second here. Ooh. Yeah, so hopefully you guys gonna probably like this one. I don't know if you will, but yeah. Yeah, someone putting something out differently this time around. Ooh. So let me just pin this. There you go. Okay. So yeah, follow my new channel or the new platform that I will be on. So actually at the moment, I'm actually logged in St. Lucia, but I'm actually gonna go on to Trinidad. So just give me a second, let me get on to Trinidad here. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I will chat a little bit more about it. So let me just log. Okay, here we go. And the program I'm actually using is actually called Euroscope. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about it. So I'm opening it up right now. Alright, here you go. Alright, so that's Trinidad, and I'm actually gonna log in. And actually, hopefully you guys probably seen that second screen. Actually, you guys not seen that second screen. But I probably should do it on this second screen as well. Probably now where you guys will probably get to see a little bit more on that screen. I mean, I could put it up this way, the display capture. That way y'all would see it from that screen, I believe. I believe. Alright, just give me a second, let me just a quick second. Okay, give me a quick second. Where is it? Is that it? Okay, so let me just log into Tower. This is my stuff here. And yeah, follow my page, guys. As well as probably if you guys can see my new TikTok stuff here. Hopefully if you guys can actually see that. I think you guys can see that. Just give me this, okay? Follow. Now let me put the other one as well. Twitch. I'm just trying to get onto these other platforms as well, so just more exposure, so at least probably we'll get to do a little bit more. So I'm actually on Tower now, so logged in there. Right, so hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy this today. So we're actually doing something a little bit different today. So we're actually in the vertical one, and I think we got one traffic here. I think you guys can see he's actually here. He's like just now, let me just get audio for VATSIM up and running. Actually it's already there. All I have to do is just okay, here we go. So it's already connected. There you go. I think you guys supposed to be seeing all of what I'm doing. I believe so. Oh, actually no, because it's a scene. The only way is if I put this one on, and then you're gonna see all of that, I believe, because it's a scene. So let me see if I click this now. Does that mean that you guys see that? Oh, probably not. No, because it's a scene. Yeah, that's fine. It's two different screens anyway, so that's fine. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually here in Trinidad, so hopefully you guys can, well, not hopefully, you guys are supposed to see that in Trinidad. And I'm not actually using the actual I'm not actually using the other screen where you actually see the aircraft taking off, because there's not many aircrafts anyway. Barely have. So yeah. But guys, take a chance and follow my TikTok, man. Let me see. Is it only one aircraft? Yeah, only one aircraft for the departure right now. We have an aircraft in St. Lucia, WestJet. I'm not sure if he's taking off or landing because he didn't actually say. So let me see. Connected. And I'm gonna go and connect the ATC as well. So let me see. 10. There you go. And 110 degrees, 10 knots. That's the. Okay, so we have all of that set and check. Alright, so hopefully if you guys actually, whoever wants to learn about this stuff, can come on during the meantime. And let me just ask, any traffic on frequency, how do you read me? Okay, so you're probably not on my frequency right now. I'll actually message him and let him know. Attack me on 118.1 when ready. Alright, so yeah, we have one traffic is actually at stand 11. It's a Caribbean Airlines 6, and I believe he's going on to Guyana, and that's supposed to be 72 for the. Alright. Now, because of the way I put it in terms of the scene, it actually displays that way. So if I change it to this other screen, actually the radio screen, then it wouldn't even, yeah, you guys wouldn't even see that. So, and I'm on Valanta as well. So let me see. Yesterday had a full-on traffic. Jeez, is it cold? Is that weather? That's weather. I believe that's weather. Cold as well. But yeah, there's only one traffic, and I don't think this traffic he's going all the way to escape. Alright, so only one traffic right now. Let me see. There's a 777 Carl. He's at 14,000. He's going to, where is he going to? Going to Grantley Adams. Yeah. But there's a lot to learn when it comes to like ATC, man. But we'll talk a little bit more about that. 7.2. Alright, here we go. 7.2 or 6.2. So many little things that you have to get to know about. And yeah, guys, it would be nice if you guys actually follow my not Twitch. Well, actually, yeah.
The Alpha is 606 is that thing, pretty flat, the clearance
and Caribbean Airlines 606, Yago Tower, good day. QNH 1011 and standby for the clearance. Do you have information, Alpha current?
Yeah, we have Alpha current Caribbean Airlines 606.
Alright, so that means he heard me. That's good. Alright. Let me see, what are you guys saying here? Anybody saying anything right now? Not really? It's fine. I know today, when it comes to ADC, most people probably don't want to know too much about ADC, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let me get to certificate, sorry, VATCA. I'm just looking at some of the stuff here. You have to make sure that everything is all checked. Yeah, we want to make sure that you always put the right squawk codes and stuff like that. TT. Alright, there we go. TTPP. So international flights, if you're going down to it goes as far as Trinidad, but yeah, Caribbean 606. Just stand by just for a second here. Alright, there you go. Alright, yeah, you go just as far as Trinidad, but it doesn't go all the way down to Guyana, so it's actually going to be an international squawk, which is squawking from the 7.2 up to 7.7. Alright, so that's fine. And Caribbean 606, you ready? Copy AI for clearance. And he's going to fly Caribbean Airlines 606. Euclid to J Dragon via the Papa Oscar Sierra VR Vocax direct. Dennis filed. Climb flight level 350 squawk 7272. I hope you got that. Did you get that?
We're gonna clear to City Dragon via Papa Oscar CFPO, Vocav 7350 squawk 7272. First trainer to Vocav up the departure.
Anna Carolina 606 Roger, direct to Vocax. Approve. I report when ready for the push and start. Alright. Alright, so he's requesting the push and start right now. Caribbean 606, push and start approved, facing south. Time is 1-1. Alright, so it's 11 minutes past.
Push back to south, Caribbean 606. From November 11.
Anybody here? Let me see. Give me a second here. I doubt it would even actually show up on screen. Hi, how's the rating? How's our ratings going? Close to S3 yet? No. Actually, not as yet. No. I just got a S2 now. Yeah, literally just got a S2. What was it like about a month ago? So I'm a tower controller now. Not much of a big difference, but it took a while to actually get to the S2. Because I had well, the S1 took me a while because like I had things doing and then like I wasn't too familiar. I mean, obviously I have a pilot in terms of a pilot, but then becoming a ground controller takes a lot more understanding in terms of the procedures, because you have to obey ICAO or FAA type of it's a blend between both of them, so you have to actually learn in terms of regulations, right? And I don't want to go through the entire procedures in terms of the regulatory section, in terms of with ECA, in terms of what they have, what they like certify a traffic controllers, because obviously I'm not part of ECA and I wouldn't know the entire, but they obviously follow the regulatory stuff in terms of ICAO and ICAO, which is European you know, association, well, sorry, International Association Authorization Authorities, and you know, FAA, the Federal Administration Authority in the US. So let's just get into know in terms of the procedures. But like I say, ECA, I don't want to explain every single thing because I mean I don't work with ECA, but they're the governing body for the entire Caribbean that governs or basically give everybody the license, up to the pilots, down to the helicopter pilots, down to the air traffic controllers, all of that, even the weight and balance and stuff, checks and maintenance and all this kind of stuff. You know, the ECA would be the ones regulating all of that. But obviously the airports in different Caribbean countries, or then basically they have to file this stuff, and obviously ECA will approve it. But they have to do it basically correctly, because Echo pass the guidelines to what they have to do. So that's why they say every country will have their own sort of jurisdictions, but the fundamental, in terms of who they offer the official governing body, you have to follow the rules. So we now here as air traffic controllers in VATSIM, we try to emulate all of that. ECA, so it's ECCAA, ECA. And yeah, they're the one in charge and stuff like that. But just give me a second. So he's pushing back. Caribbean 606, yeah, he's pushing back there. And he's in a max going on to Guyana. And that's the airport layout for Trinidad here. So yeah, they have certain rules. So let me know if you wanted to know certain things when it comes to like air traffic controlling. I can show you. Now I could show you as much as you would like if you are interested, or if you do want to know about something. Now bear in mind, they should have their, you know, a disclaimer. These are all like online networks and stuff like that, so not every single thing will be done according to real world. Sometimes you see a pilot just go in the grass or some kind of whatever or something. So sometimes people might want to see things happening accurately, and let's be honest, it's online. They always say there's always a disclaimer when it comes to this kind of things, when it comes to online platforms, as long as it's not official. But if you follow PIACO and VATCA in terms of Caribbean and stuff like that, then you would understand what it's all about. It's basically simulating, or trying to simulate real world operations as much as possible. Yeah. All right. Yeah, those shots I did the other day, you know. Does ECA control Trinidad? No, ECA doesn't. Well, they don't control. ECA doesn't control. They're the governing board in terms of everybody. Like in terms. All right, let me see if I can put it up on screen here. Please let me be able to do it. Please give me the chance to do this. Okay, so give me a second. Let me see if I can actually do this. Do I have to put this off? Where is it? Okay, let me see if I put this off. Should have had that anyway. That's this one. And where is he over there? Come on. Am I not seeing it? Display capture. Harry. That's display capture. That, yeah. So if I believe if I click on this, now you're supposed to be able to at least see something open right here. Alright, so just give me a second. Let me open ECA for you. ECA. There we go. ECA. There we go. Okay, so I got it open now. Here we go. So yeah, this is ECA, the Eastern Caribbean Civil Aviation Authority, and basically they're the one governing in terms of all the Caribbean countries, and in terms of, like I said, giving you your making sure you get your certificates and all that kind of stuff, being approved in terms of in accordance with FAA standards and or ICAO standards, that kind of thing. See if you go, we're going airworthiness. Alright, so he's requesting taxi. Just give me a second here. He's requesting taxi. Where is it? Alright, let me just open up the screen again. And Caribbean 606, a taxi to Alpha 1 via Zulu Alpha.
If possible,
Caribbean 606, any reason for that? So,
Yeah, I want to testing the backtrack.
yeah, just wanted to know what's the reason for the backtrack?
And we delayed.
Roger. Okay, so yeah, so just give me a quick second, eh? Right, so as I was saying, yeah, you said ECA has no jurisdiction over Trinidad. They don't govern the entire Caribbean. ECA base is the regulatory authority. Like I said, in terms of like you said, the authority. Basically, obviously, I'm not like I just said from the very beginning. They're in charge of the Caribbean, right? The Eastern Caribbean, right? But obviously, they'll have some countries also. But if I said the entire, I mean basically they obviously the authority in terms of making sure all the standards. But they will have, like I said, they will have some places that probably not all the protocols wouldn't really be followed completely in certain things because again this we don't work there, but basically we try to and or in other words try to get on. Yep. Caribbean 606 runway 10 backtrack is approved from Alphone. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, so they don't actually, they basically like, the authority, right? You get your certificates and stuff like that, but not like, they will obviously, some of them would, might probably not get it because not all of them is, but yeah, there's ECHA, obviously in charge of like majority of like the Eastern Caribbean countries and all of them. But they will have some slightly different ones, obviously like, Martinique, because the Caribbean isn't just all English, right? So for those of you all who didn't know, the Caribbean is not entirely English. So majority of the Caribbean countries, put it that way. Yeah, so where is he? He's actually backtracking and looking to take off from running. And that Caribbean 606 just reporting ready for takeoff. Roger, Caribbean 606 runway 10 cleared for takeoff, surface winds 110 degrees 13 knots. Yeah, he's a bit late, so you just try to backtrack, cut time. I'll turn around and take off. Right. Yeah. So let me go back to ECHA again. Give me a second. Oh, am I back on it, right? Oh, I actually have to put the other screen off, don't I? Yeah. Alright, yeah. So basically they're in charge of all of this kind of stuff, man. Making sure you file in the things the right way. Or in other words, they're the one basically putting all these policies and all that kind of stuff, making sure that you extended operations, all of these things that follow the guidelines. Because it's authority. Basically you have this set these rules and all this kind of stuff, and making sure pilots, airlines, everything that falls in their bracket obeys that and follows those guidelines and all that kind of stuff. They will have a little stipulation. They'll always have a little bit of a margin for somebody to just a little bit of a discretion, put it that way. So but yeah, so I actually had to go and do flight school in Trinidad, and ECHA would have been the one obviously in charge of all of that kind of stuff, because well, in terms of my countries, yeah, so we had to go down to Trinidad, do all the stuff, then obviously we get our certification and everything for ECHA, because Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean states and all that. So but yeah, it's it's good to actually have parties like that actually doing the right thing, at least trying to or actually ensuring everything is all done well, no real issues in the Caribbean per se. And Caribbean line 606, leave my space here, and have a good day, sir. Switch over to advisory. Bye bye.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. What's Have a good day. Good time controllers.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. See you again, man, Jay. Alright.
Yeah, man, see you again.
Yeah. So it's actually you know, I mean ATC it is a bit challenging, but not completely challenging. As long as you keep following the guidelines and stuff like that. Like everything else, it becomes muscle memory, and then once it becomes muscle memory, like you tend to know it already, that kind of thing. Oh, did this guy just? A guy did what? Did he fall asleep? Yeah, did he fall asleep? What's that? He do some circles there. Was he too high or something? To me, he wasn't. Oh, he's at 700 feet here. Is that where he ended up? Did he crash or something? Oh, yeah. Not sure. Is there another traffic in Trinidad? Nope. Yeah. So, yeah, Eka did, you know. Ooh, snow. Hmm. Well, he's gone. Still have the traffic in St. Lucia. Took off. Actually flying over. That's about it. Yeah, guys, you should follow my TikTok. I did a video there the other day. I actually done 2 videos so far. Like, you know, I can't wait to like fully get on with TikTok. Like, I have already 2. I have my other vertical. I have the vertical camera, vertical screen and stuff. But then I also want to go like, cause I like doing like some little funny stuff. Like, I don't want to just keep doing funny stuff on YouTube. Like, I feel like TikTok is a nice place to just do some funny stuff. Yeah, cause YouTube is a little bit more, like, I guess more official like. But sometimes like you do want to do a little bit of fun things, fun videos, some little excitement. Wait, who else is there? Oh wow, look at this 4K, man. Airbus A320 landing in Hamburg. Result 2024. But if you have a screen, if you have a very good screen, then definitely. But still, like, I find like all the lights and yeah, the lights, but I don't know. It would be nice to see. Just give me a second. Give me a quick second. Yeah, so I'm not actually flying today. Huh. Where is it? There you go. Let's talk about making some more videos too, you know. What's so? Yeah, I feel like I have to do that, you know. Who's wait, am I still on? Oh, they have two of them. That's why. Hmm. I have some stuff to do today too, you know. Can't wait till what's that? The flight factor said I get that. Gets new update. They have the taxi camera and stuff like that. I wonder after the flight factor already taking too much frames. Imagine. Hmm. Ooh. What was that? Wait a second. Yeah, so if anybody wants to know about anything to do with ADC, it doesn't have to be Trinidad only, man. It could be literally any of the countries, yeah. Yeah, there's so many things that you have to get to know about. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, just let me know, man. Ooh, let me see. Oh wow, you say thousands of planes hit by software issue? What? What kind of issues are like CB been talking about this thing, man? Airbus disruption, urgent software update. Jesus. Cool boy. It's all happening, right? It's all happening nowadays. Can I not delete any of this stuff? No? Alright, that's fine. It's an audit, so that's fine. Let me see. Flights. User. Ah, so it was probably still there. That's why probably added it. It was to be 6. Time you click on it, to me it comes back. Tell me, didn't I delete that? If I go back, that's supposed to come back. That's why sometimes it was already there, the background. So I'm gonna come back and let me see if I pitch it. Can I pitch it in again? Where is it? There we go. And Discord come back. Alright. I put this in and flights. Sync. Put it back to 06 again. It's supposed to be 6. Alright, 6. Okay. That's fine. Let's refresh. What if I took and I did? Hmm. How long have I been online now? I've been online just for about 48 minutes now. Not extremely long, but like just enough. I know when it comes to ADC, man, a lot of people tend not to really like. You wouldn't even see that popping up too much because it's ADC. No idea. What is even that? Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. Alright, let me try this again. Let me see what happens. Okay. Correct. Alright, so that's correct. Okay. Okay, so let me see. I don't know why this failed yet again. Keeps failing for some reason, but let me see if I go on analytics. Yeah. ATC. Probably not everybody's cup of tea, you know, when it comes to ATC. Like, alright, oh, so now this actually works. Night 10, night flights. Alright, and then total. Yeah, just the hours. That needs to get fixed. Definitely needs to get fixed. Why are the night flights and they have night? Why do they have it twice? That's a question I'm trying to figure out. It's 100%. Night is out of total flights is 66%. Okay. Only one, so then it's Bella. Okay, so we did 4. That's good. The first one is completed. Is that supposed to at least show what? Not the awards, but the claims. Right. Claims 1. Translate. Alright. That's fine. It's progress. Is 4. Right? 4 medium. Or the frequent flyer. 4. 1 first flight. Okay. So that goes well. Progress. Fine. Okay, that seems fine. Let me see. 25, 25, 25. That's not. Keep inspiring. Yeah. Try, man. Thanks. Thanks, Nitas, General. Thank you. I'm not sure if you're still here. Sorry if I didn't actually see the message right away, but yeah, man. Trying my best. Absolutely. In terms of ATC and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, not just ATC, but aviation on a whole, really trying to like try to motivate people, especially in the Caribbean, in the lesser Antilles. We don't have a very big pool of like ADC controllers and stuff like that, but like really trying to get a lot of people to come on, that kind of thing. Well, that's really the goal. Probably, for let me see if I go out on let me open up, not the Discord one, the display screen, sorry. Where is the display? There we go. Right, so if I go on this screen, you know, you don't really get to see a lot of traffic and air traffic controllers here. You get for sure at San Juan, there's always traffic. See, arrivals, departures, there's always, sorry, at San Martin and this San Juan, there's always, you see 5 departures. At least there's always ATC and at least aircraft going there. And every now and then, well, not now and then, but a lot of traffic, Jamaica. But a lot of the other countries, you don't really, who's this? I'm not sure who's this. But yeah, there is a Discord. So if I go, yeah, if on Discord, probably you guys supposed to be seeing that, I believe. Not here, but if you go to the Caribbean, for example, the Caribbean division, oh, that's me obviously. Basically partner up with VATCA, and yeah. Inside of here, I have like the if you want to start like to join ATC, there's how to join in terms of like the division and stuff like that. There is role requests in terms of actually putting yourself up for. They say the role assignments are now automated, so now they have it automated, because before it was manually. You put it, you ask, you put your name and everything, but now there's, and I've never really seen this. I actually never gone in it, but it's yeah, so you could log, apparently here it says you could log in with your Discord and then get your calendar feed, that kind of stuff. I didn't really know about that. So I think you guys can see that, I believe. Oh, sorry. Probably I just realized the other screen was in front of you guys, so probably you guys couldn't see that. Let me take out this screen there. Yeah, I didn't actually realize that you guys couldn't see that. Where is it? Yeah, that radio screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, so back on this on this. So you see not much traffic up here. Sorry, not much traffic around. But we get now and then we get quite a lot. Barbados has 4, but you know San Juan and them always tend to have a lot. San Martin, they always have traffic either departing. The center is always online. They always tend to have ATC. There is this Havana every Sundays. Every Sunday that event goes on, at least the center is always on. They have a few center controllers, so they're always booked. Yeah, but we try to get a lot of aircrafts coming, but obviously Piaco covers the lesser Antilles, which it's really nice, because you know when you have people like me who comes on every now and then you get to traffic at least around, so or at least we try to inspire a lot of people to come. But yeah, I was saying on Discord, it's now the role assigns are automated. So now all you have to do now is basically when you go on the website here, you can log in with your Discord and then you generate a link for the calendar feed. You know? Yeah. So it's a bit automated now, so that's really good. And yeah, I'm trying my best to actually inspire. You know? Try my best to inspire in terms of getting people to come across. Alright, so let me put back my radio screen. Alright, so doesn't seem like we have much traffic coming into Trinidad or most of the Caribbean, other lesser Antilles countries right now. Seems like it'll take some time. But I'm just here checking on something at the same time in the background, making sure something works. Okay, so let me go back here. Where is it saying in progress 22? Okay. Okay. Hmm. 0 0. No 4. This is correct. Let me see. Actually, I'll have to put a little bit more, and that way I can actually check to see what's what. Speaking of that, I think St. Martin now just came on. You see that? Yeah. I think the center, is it center? Alright, so yeah, I'll have to, let me see. Let me take out. Okay, here you go. Stats. And I'll put it back to 15 and then I'll see what happens from now. Take this out. That's 2. What pilot? Delete that. Okay. Delete that. Did all of this. Okay, progress. So the aircraft consider categories. Okay. Awards. It's fine. Claims, that's the thing. Alright, but yeah, like I'm not gonna stay long. I just wanted to just spend a little bit of time here talking a little bit about certain things. But yeah, I'm actually gonna be moving out just now. Yeah, so when you do that, it actually comes back. That's why. That's one then. There's no. Let me see. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so I feel like I'm gonna end it there. Not much. For like you guys that probably wanna come and talk a little bit, but doesn't seem like we have much. So yeah, we'll come another time and we'll talk a little bit more about all this kind of stuff to the VDC. Alright guys, thank you for coming in for the short little hour session. Alright guys, bye bye.